Hey, you guys, it's Voluptuously Skinny, and we are here with day 17 of getting rid of the Regain Made to Crave devotion. Let's get right into it. I have had a long couple of days with some sad news about students at my, a family at my school. So I just want to just kind of relax and do some self-care today if I can. Just do some self-care tonight. And so let's get started, all right? We always have to have some self-care. Let's start with our U version. Let's see, we are on day 17. Let's get started. Day 17, don't fence me in. Sometimes the words no, boundaries, and limitations stir up feelings of deprivation and resistance in my strong-willed self. But I've learned that I must embrace the boundaries of the healthy eating plan that I choose. I must see these limits as parameters that define my freedom. I learned this principle through my sweet little dog, Chelsea, who isn't the brightest canine around cars. She's obsessed with trying to attack the tires crunching against our gravel driveway inside our fenced-in yard. As a result, she had an unfortunate encounter with a moving vehicle about the same time I started my healthy eating plan. After Chelsea's injury, the vet informed us that helping her heal meant we'd have to keep her calm for 3 weeks. This recommendation sounded crazy considering it's hard to keep Chelsea still for 3 minutes. Worse, she was forbidden to bite or pull at her bandages and stitches, so the dreaded cone was placed around her neck to keep her injuries out of reach. As Chelsea healed, I was the master of her new limitations. She punished me with hours of whining and crying. She constantly tried to escape through our fence and kept snapping at her bandages. However, my love for this dog wouldn't permit me to let her harm herself. Her brokenness couldn't handle that kind of freedom. Not yet. As I watched Chelsea struggle, I was struck by the way her situation applied to my issues with eating healthy. My brokenness couldn't handle freedom with food outside the boundaries of my plan. Not yet. Eventually, I would be able to add some things back into my diet in small quantities, but not yet. Since my brokenness with food runs deep, my new healthy habits need time to run even deeper. Here are a few of the boundaries I've created to ensure success on my healthy eating adventure. As you listen to her boundaries, think of your own boundaries that you are setting and some of the boundaries that we have just kind of set as a group. So the first boundary, I am not made to be a victim of my poor choices. I was made to be a victorious child of God. I can find ways to celebrate that doesn't involve blowing my healthy eating plan. If I am in a situation where the temptation is overwhelming, I will have to choose either to remove the temptation or remove myself from the situation. Struggling with my weight isn't a curse from God. Being overweight is an outside indication that internal changes are needed for my body to function properly and for me to feel well. I've learned that boundaries aren't restrictive fences meant to keep us from enjoying life, but gifts from a God who cares about our well-being. Whether you are staring at a party hors d'oeuvres table of all things cheesy, or ready to bite your friend's head off after she reminds you of the healthy eating plan you chose, I pray these boundaries help you like they've helped me. All right, let's go to our verse. 1 Peter 2:11. Dear friends, I urge you as foreigners and exiles to abstain from sinful desires which wage war against your soul. And that's the same verse as we studied yesterday. Now, based on today's reading, what is one thing that God is saying to you? As usual, I will put my comment in, or I will put my answer in the comments, and I will see you guys again soon. So keep praying for me as I keep praying for y'all. Peace out, babies. Mwah.